Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about Memento. So if you are using one of our Grab Link or Coax Link card, or if you are simply interested in digital image acquisition, this video is for you. So what is Memento? Memento is our event logging system. During image acquisition, Memento records an accurate log of all the events related to the camera, the frame grabber, its driver, even related to the acquisition. We actually already have another video that describes the basics of Memento, so we will post a link to that video. Please be sure to watch it if you are interested. But today, we will focus on a new feature of Memento, which is called the Analyzer. Let me introduce you Renaud, who is our IO team leader. Please, Renaud, show us the new Memento Analyzer.
Yes, sure, but first let me describe the system we have here. We have a 25 megapixel, 85 frame per second co-express camera connected to our Coax Link Quad G3 frame grabbers, and it's receiving external triggers. So let's look at Memento.
Please start the acquisition.
Okay, so the acquisition is running. We can see here that we are reaching 85 frames per second. So let's take a look at the analyzer. Okay, so here we see different signals. Camera trigger, which is the trigger sent by the frame grabber to the camera. The camera readout, which indicates when the camera is sending pixels. The DMA transfer, which is the transfer from the frame grabber to the host computer. And also we see the state of the buffer queues. The input queue contains buffers that will be filled during acquisition. The output queue contains buffers that are ready for the application, and the pending buffer is either 0 or 1. It indicates if a buffer is being transferred to by DMA. So when a DMA operation completes, the pending buffer is removed and goes to the output queue. At this point, it is available for the application. So one thing we can do with the analyzer is measure latencies, for example, between the camera readout. So when the camera readout ends, we can see that the DMA transfer completes almost immediately, so only 1 microsecond later, and the image is ready, available for the application 35 microsecond later.
So this is really interesting. It really looks like a logic analyzer.
Yes, that's the idea.
Yes. Can you show us how to detect a defect, for example, or something that goes wrong during the acquisition?
Yes, okay. So let's say, for example, instead of running at 85 Hz, triggers arrive at 100 Hz.
Which will be too fast for the camera.
The camera cannot handle that. We started a sequence of 10 triggers, but we only received 9 images. Let's look at Memento to try to understand why. So here we see that we send 10 triggers to the camera. We see them in red, but we only received 9 images from the camera. We see them in orange. Let's look at this warning message. Okay, it's telling us that one trigger was sent to the camera, but the readout for the previous trigger was not received. So this is an indication that the camera missed one trigger. Let's zoom in to learn more. Okay, here we see that during this camera readout, we sent 2 triggers. So the camera missed one of them. And the reason is that the trigger rate is too fast. Triggers are sent every 10 milliseconds, but one camera readout lasts more than 11 milliseconds. So this cannot work.
That's really interesting. We get a lot of detailed information, sequence and timing information from Memento, the log, and the new analyzer.
Yes, right. So the analyzer provides an additional view besides the usual and well-known message window.
Memento is free and can be used with Euresys GrabLink and Coax link cards. So for more information, please check our website at euresys.com. Thank you, Renaud. Thank you.
Thank you.